Hi everyone, having a little play with my Lavinia stuff today. I've got loads of Lavinia things out and I want to do a bit of a snowy scene for my journal. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. I've been running up and down stairs. Okay, I want to plan this out, that I want this little snowy scene. So I'm going to get my stamping platform and place where I want these stamps. I'm going to build it up. So I want some steps, and I also want, I've got these as well, these steps. Got these which are called fairy steps. I don't know what the other one was called, it fell off its thing. But there's those as well that could go up there. So I might do that. And I've also got, where is it gone? I've got the broom. I've got so much out here to play with. It's just not funny. Okay, yeah, that's fine. What I wanted to do is I wanted a bit of a rock thing down here. We'll have the sky up there. So I want to be able to place a little robin on the step there. Yeah, or it could go up there. Yeah, that one, I think. That one there. I'm going to put it there. Go for it. Go for it. So we'll do that in black. Because this has sort of got rocks at the side here. Like that. I like that. Where's my cloth? Put that back on there. Fairy steps. Put that over there. And this other one, I think if that's at sort of at the end, it looks like the steps have come down here. Can you see? Hope you can see that, and that I'm in shot there. So I'm going to put the steps down there. So let's do that. It's only a piece of card. I like that. Proper fairy steps and what have you, aren't they? So, so with my pencil, I sort of want to carry on this rock formation here. So you can, you know, you can draw. I think we could do with extra rocks from Lavinia, couldn't we? But you know, we can make them up. Just, you know, just get yourself drawing a bit. It's because along here, just along there, I want it snowy. So you can more or less see that in there. And down this side here, sort of the rocks going down here. So this is the footpath in, if you like, and it'll go beyond that. So another rock here, like that. Okay, I think we're right to have a little play with that now. Okay, let's move that. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my hickory smoke, because you know, it's a very snowy sky with it. sort of a grey pink sky you get, don't you? Like that. Get a little bit of lost shadow on there, which I think might, no, it's not coming through pink, that. I'm going to get a little bit of spun sugar. Just get a little bit of pink in there. And you see it in there. And tell me in business, I've stood up. And I'll just get my water and my fan brush. And I just want to, while the ink's still wet, get some water on there. Let that soak in. I'll get my tissue. And pop that on there. You can just about see that, but we'll be adding some white to that anyway. So, okay. What I want to do is I want to get my black soot. We're going to get inky now, aren't we? And I just want to go in here like this. I need a better brush for my black, I think. So, we get our brush. Wet that out. And then just where I've done those rocks, at the side. So it's a very moody sky, isn't it? Very moody sky, that. So I'm just going into my black with my water and my brush. Like that. Because we'll be adding some snow on there. This is all distress oxides. So, do these over grey. These stones. I want to get my my black pen and just fill in where I've done those stones. There, like that. So you can more or less see where it's going here. You can create your own rocks. And your own formation of rocks here. go up there. And that takes it out to the side of your page. Like that. So once you start painting them in and adding the shadows underneath them, like that, they all look the same. So it's a darkish night. And we'll be adding white on that as well, so that's fine. And we'll just sort of outline where this rock is here and where that one's come down there. Sort of the formation there. And the path along there. So can you see how it's all sort of coming together as a picture? Okay. What I want to add now is I want to add one of the robins. I've got Jemima here, but I think she's a tad too big for this. I think she really is too big to be up there, yeah. So I'm going to use the little ones, which are called the small robins. So there's one that stood there. So we'll do that one. Oops, got it upside down on my thing. My acrylic holder is from Clarity Stamps, and they're so much easier than holding a square and trying to go down with it, because it gives you the handle and you can place it better. So I'm going to have that on there. There we are. Can you see I was able to place that like that? So that's that one. And I'm going to place this one on the stand there. So let's do this one. Oops. If I don't drop it on my floor, I'll be okay. So that's going to stand there, like that. You can imagine beyond here is the sea, and we could do sort of the sea there, which will be nice. Robins escaping from the bag. So we could have, let's get the water and the black soot again. And let's have a little bit of a horizon here. It's like in a cove, isn't it? So on that there, let me just tear some cardstock. I'm going to get one of my brushes And just up here, like I usually do with my brush, do some bushes like that. And you see, so that's out to land there. And on here, just at the side there, more bushes like that. And using the chipped sapphire, again I'm going straight in and using it on my brush. Just going to get some blue on there, so you can see the water out on the edge there. Coming into the cove. Just get some more of my black. Because I want this quite rocky. Because it's not smooth, is it? It's all rocks into the cove. Oh yeah. Rightio. That's a black cloud coming over. But we're going to get some white on there. Just the steps I need to colour. And I'm going to get some of the hickory smoke. Just on the steps. But again, we're going to cover with snow, so. So right, I'm going to use my Luma Bleed Proof White. It's very good, this. Let's pop some on here. Spray with a bit of water. Don't put too much water on because I don't want it too thin. Push some of that thicker stuff out there. So the snow has just gone over those, sitting on the top of those stones there. And of course it's all down here, the snow. But on the ground, you know, there's always a tint to snow, isn't there? A bit of a greyish tint. So just play around and enjoy it. You know, just enjoy creating. think I've watered my white down a bit too much. I'll just get some, I can use it for my splash after. Bit in there. Take a bit out, it goes a long way, doesn't it? I hope you can see this up there. So I'll just dab some snow down here on the ground. And then on the top of those rocks, just going to dab it on. Don't want too much on my brush. Just dab that. So it's just gone on the top of the rocks there. Just where you can see where the top of the rock is. Along the edge. And I'm going to get my black pen, and I'm just where we've been colouring over, I'm just going to do this fence, go over it like this. So that you can see that. And then I'm just going to get my finer one and just add some snow on the top of that. I've just sent for a finer brush from Lavinia, because they do the lovely paintbrushes, don't they, in the finer ones. I get through so many paintbrushes. I've got so many different sizes. But I do love to paint. Just add a little bit of, you can tell it's a bit scratchy, this one, because I've it mustn't have rinsed off properly. Just to sort of highlight where the wings are. I'll go back now and add a little bit of extra snow on here. Just on the beaks, like that. And the clouds here. Just want to add some clouds in the sky. And with my black, really stiff, my black soot lid, for some reason. I think it must be the ink inside, I don't know. But I'll just, is that my soft? No. I'll just get a bit of black. Now, let me get another brush. Again, I'm going into my black soot. I don't want it too dark. But it's sort of a grey cloud. Because when it's, you can always tell when it's going to snow, can't you? With the sort of, the sky goes a pinky grey, the clouds. Even though they might be sort of white underneath. And I'll blend that in. I've not put any more water on my brush, I'm just taking off. Like that. They're scudding across the sky. And some of this white again for the steps. And just where the little robin is sitting in the snow. As it dries, get your next layer of white on, and that sort of brings out then it more 3D. Can you see? And then I'm going to get my Versifying Clair Twilight. Just put that to one side. Wipe my fingers. And get my dark blue brush. And going in with the Versifying Clair. Just see a little pop of blue through there. And along here, just that little shade of blue, like that. And then I'm going to get my fan brush again. She says, looking for it. There we are. And I'm just going to go in that and tap for all the snow coming down, and you'll see the difference. If you get a big blob, don't worry about it, just dab it out, because it just goes into the background. Any big blobs you don't want, just dab them out. Like that. Get my I'm done with my brush. I'm done with my brush. It'll have to turn up. But what I want is I want my red Posca. Going to add that little bit of red on those robins, little robin redbreasts. brush is gone. That's annoying. Been having a sort out, and sorry about leaning over here. You can see my junk drawer, but it's not there. I'll just have to turn up. For now, I'll just get my big brush, my bigger brush, go into it, and I'll just flick like that. That's a real snowy scene, isn't it? A proper snowy scene. And I'm going to dry that off. Hope you're all still with me. I'm going to dry that off. Bit of noise. To get that fine line again with my white. I just want to do just a few lines on the water. I might do it with my white marker actually. Just on the come on. Just on the water there, and it just shows it the water rippling in there. Dry again. Dried that, and then we're going to add some glitter on here for the snow. Let's get my glitter tray out. It's quite a scene, isn't it? So just on the tops of the steps and on here, just on the rocks. Some of the rocks, not all of them, just some of them. Just a little bit up there. You can even have trees behind, but I've done those bushes, so that's, you know, that's more or less. There are no footprints, are there, in this snow? No footprints at all. Let's get some glitter on that. Proper glitter. I need to get some more glitter. Oh, can you see that? Look at that. Hope you can see that, it's gorgeous. This is my Lavinia. I've not done any for a while. I do apologise for not doing the Lavinia ones, but I need to get back into it. I've been itching to get back into it, and today it was just one of those days. I'm going to do it. Just going to go and do it. Managing to get a few things done this week that I wanted to do. That's besides cleaning all the UPVC outside. I think I'd rather be crafty. Yes, please. So let's get that on there. Press that down. Inky fingers. Inky fingers. As I've shown in my other videos, if you get a lumpy bit like that, just go under with your cardstock, with your glue on, press it down, nice and tight, and there you have it. Brilliant. Well, what do you think about that? That's quite a scene, isn't it? Quite a scene. I hope you like that, and I hope you've enjoyed watching, and you know, I'd love to see what you make as well. Come on to our group, the Creative Crafters, and show us what you make. You can add on my group. You can add anything you like on your makes. You know, it doesn't have to be all one make. You can put on anything you like. But just, you know, the main thing is to enjoy yourself. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. Please share with your friends too. Thank you. Bye bye.